So going back in, regular Echo CS590. I'm trying my hand at just kind of a few things that I think will make a better work saw out of this. I've got the cylinder here from my first time I went in on the Junker 590. It opened up transfers on the bottom a little bit. I had tried messing with the uppers. I widened the exhaust, cleaned it up, and as you can see, I didn't have a good enough chamfer on the top of the exhaust roof, and I ended up catching a ring, breaking a ring, and wrecking the cylinder. I can't fully say how well this saw ran. I got it in my video previous a little bit, and it was strong, but with under 10 minutes of runtime, I can't say how good. So the second saw here I have, which I hadn't really planned on doing much with, and posted it for sale for a little bit, and then I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna go back into it and try and make a work saw. So all I've done so far, the primary transfer port, the little bridge between the ports, I've taken a little bit of that off and just opened up the bottom of the primary a little bit, both sides. I have done nothing to the uppers, and to start with, I'm kind of doing this one with the intent of simple is enough type of thing. I knew when I did the no base gasket on this cylinder, the exhaust got raised substantially. So just for ease, or just a different way to approach this one, all I have done is literally gone up one cylinder ring width on the exhaust port, and I have widened it a little bit. And this one, I don't know that I can really get in there, but I did more work on making sure my chamfer into that port was in a lot better condition than this cylinder. So hoping for some better results. Again, gonna go together no base gasket, and I am also going to reuse my pop-up piston. So this is the piston that was in the Junker cylinder, caught a ring, yada yada yada. So when it caught the ring, there was a little damage. It was the bottom ring that got caught. There was a little aluminum deposit from the cylinder, and there was a little damage to the edge of the piston. You can kind of see that. What I'm gonna do with this one, I took my Dremel and I cut anything that was left in by the ring here. I cleaned out. I smoothed off this edge that was a little jagged, and then I just, I kind of went with 400 grit and hand polished the edge of the piston. It doesn't look the prettiest again, but it's going to work. I'm not going to use a bottom ring. This was a 620 pop-up piston, the 2-ring style. I am only putting a brand new ring on the top of this one to put it back together. Again, this is almost, it's not Junker 2.0, but a little bit of used parts and just making some parts work. So gonna be going together the rest of this morning, and hopefully 590 number 2 will be a little better of a work saw. Just a couple small upgrades. Little Red Barn piston, I think on eBay, is about 35 bucks. Again, did not use a timing wheel on this one, so just opened up lower transfer a little bit and went one ring gap or ring thickness higher on the exhaust, which is less than what the junker cylinder got. Just got to do a little cleanup on the rest of the exhaust port, or I went a little wider on the exhaust, went up one ring width, and now I just got to do a little polishing. Not touching anything else, not trying for the uppers. So hopefully this one goes together as just a nice running, small improved work saw. So once I get her together, hopefully get some videos of it running soon. Oh, and I'm gonna take the stock muffler, and I think I'm just gonna do the drill the second hole under the deflector for the muffler mod for this saw. Nothing too excessive. Again, just the simple mods on this one. I'm gonna leave the carburetor as is. I do have a fixed high jet I could slam in here, but I'm gonna run it. Make sure I don't catch a ring on the cylinder again on the exhaust port, and maybe just have a nice little saw. So, okay.